Hello YouTube, welcome back. What is up? I am Dan, and welcome back to the Insomniac Yacht Club. Today, we've got a few plans. We're going to be upgrading our boat here, try to get the big rudder on it, and then we're going to put a jib sail on, hopefully, if we've got the money. And then we're going to do some shopping. We need to buy a new fishing rod. And then we need to buy a map of the region, and then we can go ahead and start exploring some of the new update for this region. So yeah, so we're already parked right here at the dockyard. So let's see if we can't go ahead and upgrade the boat a little bit. The camera controls in the dockyard are always kind of weird. Alright, so first things first. Can we other... Alright, let's see here. Can we put on a... We can't put on a big roof, but we can put on the large rudder, which we definitely need. And then, let's see here. Mess. We need the long bowsprit. Oh, how much? I don't know if we have enough money for the long bowsprit, so we might not do that yet. Can we put a jib on here though? Stay sails. Give me a small jib. Yeah, that should be about perfect, honestly, for now. And then a nice maybe a nice deep blue for this sail. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. And then we can't extend the bowsprit yet, just because we don't have the money for it. But hopefully we'll be able to do that today. So there we go. Confirm, exit shipyard. And there used to be a bug in the game where every time you did something in the shipyard, all of your fixings would fall off, but thankfully that appears to have been fixed. However, we do need to retie off, which may be slightly difficult. But it'll be fine. Hey, yep, we're good, we're good. Let's come over here, tie you back off. Jump over here, grab the aft lines. Nice. And then, can we make that jump? Oh, just barely, but that's okay. Alright. Bring the boat back close. And then, it's time to go proper shopping. So we need a map, we need a fishing rod, and then we can start taking some jobs. So let's see here. How much money do we have? 899 crowns. So I believe the fishing rods are over here. So we'll go ahead and buy you. And then the maps, I believe, are down over this way. And then this here is the brig, which is another purchasable ship. And the brig is... It's a very big boat, honestly. I don't know if we'll tour it today, but we'll tour it on another day here. Oh, the maps aren't here. Oh, the maps are here. There we go. Oh, and there's maps for all the different regions, but for the moment we just need the Aestrin map. So we'll go ahead and buy this. And then unfortunately our inventory's full, so it's just big and in our face at the moment. But that's okay. We'll go ahead, run over, put this and the fishing rod on the boat, and then we'll start looking at some missions that we can take. And then we'll get the boat loaded up and head out. So we're here at Fort Aestrin, which is in the middle there. And then I don't know where we're gonna go next. That just kind of depends on... I fell into the water. Just kind of depends on... Where's the ladder? There we go. Just kind of depends on what the missions we have available for us are. So let's go ahead and pop our map on the table. There you go. Alright, so we need... Pop. We are in need of some missions. And then we also kind of need a box of food. So we've got 597 crowns left on us. Let's see if we can find a box of cheese to buy. You don't have cheese. You have bread. Trout is not terrible. What do you have? You've just got cooked fish. Well, I guess we'll just go for the trout then, I suppose. Because we can eat trout. Oh, I guess they're all trout over here. Alright, so this will be our eaten food for the day, for the journeys. And then, we'll go ahead and grab some missions here. Missions. Firefly Grotto. Ooh, we haven't been there yet. Sulfur to Aestra Abbey. There are quite a few things to Aestrin Abbey, so we may as well take those missions. Boom. Oranges. And then maybe some... Oh, I don't want to take the iron, because that might be too heavy for us. We lost the barrel into the ocean, so that's not great. And then we can't actually jump up there, which is even better. Alright. Please. Let me get up here. There's no ladders anywhere, so we're just kinda... Basically, we just have to swim back to the boat, unfortunately. Oh, nope, we made it up. Alright, well, sure. That's fine. However, because we have so much stuff here, we're gonna use the cart service. Boom. Because I don't want to take all of these things. So we want sulfur, oranges, spam hit R on all of these things. Boom. Was there something up there? No, there was not. Did we grab the thing down here? We did. Very good. Alright. So, we just have to put everything onto the boat now. Which may take a minute, I'm not gonna lie to you. Good hops, good hops. Alright, down in here, turn on the lights so we can all see. And then sulfur, these are in barrels. And this is one of the new trade goods as well. Oranges, these are kind of big, so we'll pop you there for now. Green tobacco, these tobacco boxes are nice and tiny, so we can just pop those there. We'll pop another one right about there-ish. Come on, there you go. And then can we get another one right here? We can. Beautiful, beautiful. There's some more green tobacco. Pop that there. Any more? Yes, one more. So we'll go ahead and pop you right about there. Alright. And now, oranges we can pop right here. Nice. And then what else do we have? Sulfur, big barrels here. Copper is very heavy, so we want that centered as much as possible. And then let's see here, we do have some more copper. So we'll pop that right about here. And then oranges, we can put right on top of the other oranges. If I can fit, but I cannot. So we shall spin it and pop it down this way. And another thing of oranges. And then you're never gonna believe this. Hey, what's up, Tyler? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, homie. Good to see you. We're just currently stacking some oranges at the moment. And the oranges appear to be trying to fall over on us, which is kind of rude, but it's fine. And we've got some more coppers. We'll pop you right about here. There we go. And we still have more oranges. Many, many, many oranges. Alright. I think we'll put you here just for weight distribution's sake. Then we'll put the other thing of oranges right up here. Or maybe you're right about there. That'll work. Then we can turn you off. Pop. There we go. And then you go there just for ease of access. And then our trout, which we bought, is snacking trout. So that actually goes up here. Nice. Alright. And now all of them, we need to go return the cart real quick. Otherwise the game likes to freak out. So we don't want the game to freak out too much on us. We'll go return the cart. And then, let's see here, we've got 352 coins. We'll see if we can take any trade deals. Probably just one box or something. I'm not looking for anything too crazy. But our missions are all to Aestrin Abbey. So we're looking for things that we could purchase here in Fort Aestrin and then sell in Aestrin Abbey. And honestly, the box of salmon isn't too bad. It's within our price range and it makes a good chunk of profit. So we may as well just grab it on the way back. And then we need to do some navigation to figure out where the hell we're going. Because this is one of the new islands that I don't know anything about yet, so. Alright, salmon. We'll pop you on top of the kappa. Alright, let's see here. We are... Hold on, I'm gonna move these out the way right quick. There we go. We are in Fort Aestrin, and we're looking for Aestrin Abbey, which is directly to the west. And I believe we're currently facing... or we're facing east, so Aestrin Abbey is then behind us. That way-ish. However, it does look kind of weird. Because it looks like there's a very narrow channel to get into and out of it. So I don't really know how that works yet. So hopefully the big boat will fit inside, but I don't know. So here's hoping that we'll be fine. Do we have further information if we click this? Oh, so it is inside here. So we'll have to see if we can make it through that little gap here, or if we have to go around and make it down in this little gap. So we will see what we can do. Alright, let's go into third person here, see how the wind's facing. The wind is absolutely, of course, coming from the exact direction we need to go. But that's fine. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Probably, maybe, hopefully. Alright, and then there's another line back here. You go there, and hop. There we go. And we can deploy our brand new jib, which will help for a lot of low speed maneuvering and balancing the boat when it's downwind. And then we've already got more steering because we've got the big rudder on it, which I don't know if we can actually see from here. We cannot, but that's okay. Oh, you need another candle. Alright, fair enough. So we'll go grab a candle and pop you in here. Boop. There we go. Alright. So that there's directly east. Like I said, we need to go almost directly to the west, and where we need to go is currently obscured by that island right there. So we'll see what we can do. Actually, we might have okay wind for this. I don't think it'll be great, but it might be okay. Of course, with this storm, it's not going to be fast running by any means, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hopefully. The jib is... okay, there we go. The jib just fixed itself. It was defying the laws of physics there for a second. Alright, we'll go ahead and tighten you down. Very good, very good. And go ahead and drop the sail, the mainsail. Then we'll go ahead and drop the mizzen. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's just hoving into view at the moment. So we'll go ahead and straighten out and get on underway. And get to making that money. Jib's freaking out, so we'll go ahead and tighten it down a little bit more. There you go, my friend. Now, it would be more effective if we were able to get the longer bowsprit, but we couldn't afford it yet, so that'll be a later upgrade for us. And let's see here, we've got a good amount of speed on us at the moment. And I believe that over there is where we're headed. But we will have to see how we're able to get into that part of the... get into that island. Because like I said, on the map it looked like it had a couple of very narrow channels, so... we'll see if we can get there and not get stuck. Which might be a bit of a tall task, but we'll see. However, we are tracking pretty good, which is always a good sign. So we'll just be on our way and see what we can do. Thankfully, as much as the wind is going in the wrong direction for us, it's not actually going in the direct wrong direction, which is kind of nice. However, this fog is kind of annoying, so we can't really see too much of where we're going just yet. Because I feel like that right there might be a channel. or it's further up that way, but I'm not entirely sure yet. That's definitely where a settlement is. So we'll see. Who knows? And once again, honestly, we're kind of doing okay with the wind. We are going into it, but it is kind of working. Maybe we'll let you out a little bit, then tighten it from this side. There we go. Thankfully the rain stopped, which is a good sign. But this is kind of exciting, because not only are we exploring the brand new content, but we've got a first upgrade on a boat. Not as upgraded as we wanted it to be, but still pretty upgraded nonetheless. And we'll see how long it takes us to get over there. If we look at our log here, we've got 2 days for the sulfur, 2 days for the green tobacco, 2 days for the copper, and 2 days for the oranges. So honestly, we should be good on time. Because even though it says 2 days, it's 2 days after today, right? Because it goes 2 days, tomorrow, today, right? So technically we have 3 days, even though it says 2 days. However, if we end up needing 3 days in order to deliver those things, we've done something horribly wrong. And if you see 4 words at the top of the screen that says shadow, right when I said that, you know it's gonna be a long, long journey. But we're gonna try to not make that happen. See here, the wind's already shifted a little bit, which is a good sign for us. And I'm gonna say right now, screenshot warning. You're gonna hear a Steam screenshot noise. Boom! Just a pretty game, honestly. Especially with that many silhouettes of the islands in the background. Proper thumbnail material right there. Alright. Can we see anything closer yet? Doesn't appear to be the case. So we might be able to go in on that little crevice there, but again, I don't know if our boat's gonna fit through that area. On the far right side of Aestrin Abbey there. Or if we're gonna have to go up to the north side and then go our way down and through that little channel. So we'll take a look, see what we can do. We need to get closer, but I don't know if the wind's gonna let us do that. We should be okay to do a little bit of attack here. So that way we can get closer and then we can straighten out again. I think that was just about successful. So I think we're good to go. Yes sir, yes sir, we're doing alright. So YouTube, my friends, I think we'll catch back up with you when we're a little bit closer to the island. And then we'll go from there. I'll link back up with you sooner in case anything interesting happens, but for the moment we just kinda gotta sail. So sailing we shall do. And with our upwindness, it may take us a while, so you don't need to be watching all of this, you know? Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of things to say way too quickly. And can we still see anything yet? Doesn't appear to be so. So we'll continue getting a little bit closer, and then we'll see what we can do. We might have to drop anchor for the evening, and then can resume in the morning. And if that's the way it is, that's the way it's gotta be. I don't want to be doing an approach to a new island that we've never been to with a weird entry pattern in the dark, you know? Which is why I'm very glad we didn't take any of the missions to Aestrin Happy that were due today or tomorrow, right? I considered it, but I'm very glad I didn't do that. I still can't tell if that opening's wide enough for us to get in there. It doesn't really look it though. So I think we'll just have to go in here the long way. And then we'll see if we can get through that area on the way out. But I don't want to test it on the way in. Is that the channel there? I think that might be. But I still don't trust it yet. It may be suitable for the small boats, but I don't think it's suitable for the big boats. Alright. The island is currently almost directly to our south. So that... Oh, yes! What is this? Interesting. Well, I guess we'll have to check that out at some point. That appears to be Oracle Island. That's kind of a neat light show, actually. I have no idea what that is. But it's mystical and spooky, and I like it. So I guess we'll have to see if we can check that out at some point. Also, it looks like we're about to hit the rocks. Is that our entry area? I think that might be our entry area. Alright, so we'll put this away. We'll turn down in here. And then it's currently getting dark enough to the point where I feel like we should be dropping anchor. That way we don't hit anything. So we'll put the sails up. Speaking of not hitting anything, you're heading directly for the beach. We don't want to do that. Alright, put you up all the way. There we go. Straighten out. Pull you up all the way. Please, thank you. Alright. And we'll go ahead and pull you up. And then we'll drop anchor. And then after we drop the anchor, we'll sleep. There we go. And I think we need to be going down that channel here. But like I said, I don't want to be doing that in the dark when we don't know what we're doing yet. So at the moment, we'll just go ahead and turn off the light, take a drink of water, and then go to sleep, I suppose. Go ahead and pop you on for the evening. Alright. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. And... Wait a minute! This isn't the morning! What's going on here? What time is it? It's like 3 hours till morning still. Game, what have you done to me, game? I just want the daylight so I can see, and so my people can see. Oh, it is letting us fall asleep. Sometimes it doesn't let you fall asleep if you're not like tired. It's getting there. It's getting there. Still dark out though. Alright. Come on, game. Please let me sleep. Let me wake up in the daylight. That's all I want is some daylight, game. Please give me some daylight. There's no daylight still, game. Please. Please. We're getting close though. It's almost daytime. So we'll just like run a little bit on the boat. Get our tired meter down a little bit. And we'll try this one more time. And then hopefully it'll be daylight again. And then you guys can see again finally. And then I can see again finally. Alright. Is it daytime now? Near enough. You know what? I can live with this. Okay, so I believe we have to go in that channel there in order to get to where we need to be. So we're just going to use the jib sail for that, I think. Otherwise we'll be kinda... going a little bit too fast to be maneuverable if we don't do that. So we'll pull up the anchor. We'll go down, turn you off. And then we'll turn you back on. And then how's the wind looking? It's coming directly at us, because of course it is. Do we have some movement? We do have some movement. Which is a good sign. There we go. And then we're going to try to thread this needle on the right side over here. With going into the wind and with no speed on us. So hopefully it'll be okay. We might turn the rear sail down a little bit to give us some more speed and maneuverability here. And we kind of need to do this a bit fancily, I guess. Because we can't go straight into the channel. Because if we go straight into the channel, we'll be going straight into the wind, and then we can get stuck way too easily. That is a very narrow passageway right there. But we should be okay, I think. Oh, it does look to get really shallow though. This may not be the smartest of ideas. But we will see what we can do, honestly. YOLO, exactly. Exactly. If worse comes to worse, we'll just have to get out and push. Alright. Actually, can we see anything over there? We are still moving forwards. Very, very slowly moving forwards, but we are still moving forwards. I think this is that skinny path that we were considering not taking. I don't know if I trust this still. But I also don't know if we have another option at the moment. Because the wind is coming directly from there, which is not helping us in the slightest. Yeah, that looks like it's getting way too shallow for us, unfortunately. So I think we have to go out around and take that passage in. Yeah, that's scary shallow. I don't know if I like that. So if that's the case, we'll drop that down. And hopefully we can turn away from this rock before we bonk the rock. Maybe? We are absolutely going to bonk the rock. Yeah, I don't trust it. I'm pushing. That appears to have been a good decision. Because we were absolutely about to bonk that rock. Alright, which means that we could put this down. We just have to go up and around. And we'll hopefully be able to get in there. Hopefully? Maybe? Alright, let's see here. open you up a bit. Alright, so I think on the other side of those trees there's another channelway. So we'll see if we can make that. Of course, the wind is not playing ball for us today. And the telltales are going crazy. There we go, that's what we wanted. Now we can pop you down. You're already down, which is good. Open you up a bit and pull you back a little bit. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, I don't think we would have been able to make it through that channel with the amount of weight we have on the boat. So we turn that lamp off to save some money. I think there's a channel right on the other side of this rock here. And I think that'll be slightly easier for us, not only like width and depth wise, but also wind wise. Hopefully. These new islands are definitely a challenge. We probably pop you out just a little bit more. Bring you back. I'm hoping we'll come around this bend here, and there will just be a nice big opening for us. Whether that's the case or not might be a different story, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, maybe straighten out a little bit for the moment. Bring you back, bring you back. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we're tired, we're hungry. Hope that bottle's empty, so we'll refill it. Take a couple of swigs. And then we need food, so we'll pop open our box of trout here. Snack on a fish. And then where is that other opening? I think it's on the other side of those rocks there. And then if we pull hard, we might be able to avoid wind shear. Maybe. So if we keep it there, we might be okay for a little bit. Because we'll bring you all the way close, and we'll bring you all the way close. Should give us some extra speed. I think right in there is our channel. Which means we'll probably go past it just a little bit, and then we have to cut hard to the left, just so we don't lose the wind. I'm very glad we got the big rudder though, because this would have been incredibly difficult without it. Alright, we're almost ready to make our turn. I want to get just a little bit further and then we'll start. Probably right about now, if I were to wager a guesstimation. I think we might have just nailed it. Yes, I think we might be okay. The sails don't sound too happy with us, but that's fine. Oh, we just got picked up by the wind. We are good. Nope, the wind's heading directly at us. It keeps changing on us. Oh, I love wind shadow. So useful. So annoying. Hmm. Alright, you need to calm down a little bit. There you go. There you go. Alright, we need to be in there. So I guess we'll be able to start our turn here even shortly, I guess? I don't know at this point. Everywhere we try to turn, it feels like the wind follows us. Kind of rude, honestly. Just trying to make some coins out here, and the wind's like, no. Screw you, idiot. It's like rude, brother. Kind of rude, not gonna lie. Alright, now let's see if we can make this turn this time. Come on. Wind, if you turn with us again, I will be not happy. Come on, boat. Come on. I think we might be okay, though. Not here in the luffing anymore. We're pointed down the channel, mostly. Alright. No, we're good, we're good, we've made it, we've made it, we've made the turn. Now we just have to make it all the way up the channel without crashing. So I'm gonna pull this sail up a little bit, and pull this sail up a little bit. That way we don't go too quickly and just bonk ourselves on one of those rocks. Alright. I'm very glad we didn't take the one-day mission, because that would have not gone well. Alright, how's the wind looking? The wind's coming from that direction, which might be a pain later down this channel, because I believe where we need to go is further up and to the right. So we'll see if we can get out. Also, what is this? Doesn't appear to be nothing from there, but when we're zoomed out, there looks like a little something back there. Interesting. Alright, we'll turn this way a little bit, again, to avoid the rocks. Boats and rocks usually don't mix too well. In this game, you just kind of bonk off of them, but a big wooden boat hitting some rocks with the power of the ocean, turn it to splinters. That's why lighthouses were so common back in the day. Oh. Alright. We're doing well though. I do like that this is a nice deep channel. Steer a little bit more. And the wind is still being kind to us, which is nice. Give you a little bit more sail. Oh yeah, see that bit right there? On the left side there? Near like the top middle of the screen? If we were to go in through that direction, I think we would have gotten stuck on that sandbank. So I'm now very glad we took the longer route. If we were in one of the small boats, I think we would have been fine, but in these big boats, I don't trust it. Alright, now we need to get ready to make the turn to go into the wind. So we'll see how this works out. Because the wind appears to be coming directly from where we need to be. If we're able to... Alright. little bit further, and then we kind of need to YOLO turn. Probably right about now. Please don't get beached. Oh, come back, water, come back. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on. Almost, almost, almost. If it turns out that the dock for this area isn't even in this location, I will be very sad. But according to the map on the log, it does look like it's directly in the middle here. So let's hope that is in fact the case. Otherwise the map lied and that would be rude. But we were able to make that turn, which is nice. And I think... oh good, the dock is right over there. Okay, good. We've almost made it! We've almost made it to the first brand new island of the update. And a tricky island to be the first one, that's for sure. Oh, but there it is, there's the dock. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pull up the mainsail. There we go. Then we're gonna pull this one most of the way up, but this is a steering sail. Just because it's right on top of the rudder, right? So it gives more steering momentum. Believe it or not, our jib up front also does the same thing, just because it's so far away from where we turn. Alright, alright. Oh, there's an easy exit out there as well, which is good to see. Alright, turn a little bit more. That should be good for now. We'll pull you all the way up and rely on the jib sail as we approach. And probably right about there, I would say. Oh, it'll be just about perfect. Pull you up, because we don't need you no more. Nice. Then we'll take you, pop you there, and we'll take you, and pop you there. Reel her in. Come on, reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. There you go. And that should do us. So we'll go ahead and grab the first thing, which will be the salmon. The salmon. We'll go ahead and pop you under the trade good area. Is there no cart here? Oh, there's no cart. What have you done with the cart? Oh, nope, the cart person's inside. Alright, fair enough. My apologies. I was unaware of your game. Alright, so now it's time to make the money. Pop, pop. Nice. So come out here. And then give everybody everything they want. So you want this, 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 this. All of these things are yours. And the last one, there you go. Also, you can have your cart back. We have salmon for you, my friend. Nice. So we're up to 1,003 Aestrin crowns again, which is a good sign. And then, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna buy a bottle of water, chow down on it. And then you can have this back. And then we get a baguette. Yeah, it's delicious. That did not do much for us, honestly. We'll just chow down. One more apple. Then I want to check out this area before we take another mission. Because sure, there's the one building down here, but when we were coming into this area, it looked like there was some other stuff over here as well. So I want to see if we can find that. See if there's anything interesting. Yeah, like that building up there, that's kind of neat. And this appears to be... I wouldn't exactly call it a road, but... a path, you know. So we'll see if there's anything cool up here. Some nice trees. The trees that sound like the ocean, which is kind of interesting, right? Ooh, what's over here? Nothing. Alright, fair enough. Anything over there? It doesn't look like there's anything over there, so we'll just continue our journey upwards. Hop, 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 hop. Is there anything over there? Doesn't look like it. There's a nice bench. That appears to be it, though. Oh, it's like a villa up here, though. A very plasticky villa. Security issues. Oh, with real security issues. Oh, I guess the building doesn't technically exist. Well, you know. Fair enough. I don't think people are meant to come up here. But if you're gonna put a building on top of a mountain, then I'm gonna go up the mountain to find the building. You know what I mean? Can we get further up the mountain? Spamming jump. Yeah, that does seem to work. Oh, there's a nice little... That might be Oracle out there. Is there anything over here on this side of the island? Does not appear to be the case. Alright, let's go check out that bench. Hop, 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 hop. So I wonder if there's any, like, secrets near the bench, you know? I don't think so, but there might be. So it's worthy having a gander. Hey, there's a path that leads to it, so... It does appear to just be a bench, though, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was something, but it was just a plant that hadn't rendered in yet. And it does just appear to be a nice bench. Ah, that nice view over the ocean. To be fair, that was a gorgeous view, honestly. Alright, back to the boat. See if we can find some more missions to take. We'll go down the treacherous road. Thankfully, we don't have a health bar, otherwise our ankles would be big broken. Alright, we're back. So let's see what we can do mission-wise. What do you have? Firefly Grotto. I think Eastwind would be our best bet in terms of the next, in terms of our next location. Because then we could go kind of clockwise with it. So I think we'll do that. So we're looking for things to Eastwind. We can take mail. And I'm not seeing anything else to Eastwind. Right? Well, that's, you know, that's fine. Do we have any trade to Eastwind? We Bear here. We're looking for Eastwind, which is above. 23 coins in this region is not a lot of coins. Mead's pretty good actually, 51. Wine for 21, that ain't nothing. Apples, nothing. Goat's cheese is hella good actually. Wool! Oh, there's wool! That's fun. That'd be another good trade. Not as good as the goat's cheese though. Also, it's more expensive. Medicine? Nope. Books? Nope. Sculptures? Also no. Alright, so goat's cheese it is, I guess. I accidentally sold one back to them and we lost 2 coins doing it because I'm stupid. Alright, that's fine. So we've got 5 things of goat's cheese. We'll go ahead and grab our Recipic. We'll go ahead and get everything loaded up, and then we'll make our way out to Eastwind. I am going to use the cart again though, because we're big boat people now, so we can use the cart. Alright, pop these in. Turn you on. 1. We'll probably just pop you up there. Come on, there you go, there you go, there you go. Alright, maybe we did need to put that goat's cheese up top. Maybe we'll just take it and pop it back down here, so that way we can keep all of the weight kind of in a good spot. And the mail will just pop on here. And the mail's due in 3 days, but that's fine. So what I think we're gonna do is we might, we'll see if there's an inn here. Because if there's an inn, we can just sleep directly through the night and we'll get all of our bars filled back up. If I were to wager a guess, the inn would be upstairs? Yes. Okay, good. 29 crowns, we'll go ahead and rest till morning. Reset our scurvy meter, reset all of our bars. And then we'll start making our way to Eastwind. Alright, the next day. And it looks like a nice day. And it appears that we've got good wind to get out of here too, which is kind of nice. Because I was slightly worried about that, honestly. So we'll pop you down. Give you a little bit of left or right. I know directions. Why wouldn't I know directions? You can go in. You can go there. Give you a nice little push. I fell into the ocean. And we'll pop you down. Lock you in place, pop you down. Nice. Then as soon as we get out of here, we basically need to go, what is it, directly north I think? Because we're down here in Aestrin Abbey and we need to go up here to Eastwind. So north, northwest basically is where we need to be going. But that'll be a problem for once we make our way out of here. There's a nice little channel there too. But again, that looks like another small boat channel, not a big boat channel. To be fair, as we get closer to those rocks up there, those also look like small boat channels, not big boat channels. But I don't see a sandbank sticking out up there, so I think we should be okay. Should. But we've got some good speed on us. So I'm not going to complain about that. Do we go through the right side, the left side there, or do we go out the right side there? I think we're going to try to shoot the right side gap. Because that'll be a little bit more friendly to where we need to go. A little bit more friendly with the wind as well. Alright, straight up. It's very narrow. Very narrow indeed. But we should be okay, because we got the rudder upgrade, so we've got a little bit more maneuverability. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be good. We'll be good, we'll be good, we'll be good. And then we'll probably do this next delivery, explore Eastwind for a bit, and then we'll probably call Sailwind there. We'll probably call that an episode. And we'll consider it to be what we can do next. Which we're either going to be trucking or factory gaming. I haven't decided yet. If we do trucking, it would be Euro Truck Sim, because the mods still haven't been updated for ATS. Oh, we made it! We're through! Wide open ocean, let's go! Alright, now we just need to set our course north-northeast, which we're kind of actually going. I think we need to go slightly more northish though. Yeah, I'd rather go too far north than too far to the west. And that island at the moment is uninhabited, so we're probably not going to be spending too much time there. We will be going back there, just to explore at some point. Probably on our next circuit around. But for the first one, the first few times we're here, we just kind of need to make some money. And then after we explore all of the habitable islands in the region, we'll start making our way down to the Emerald Archipelago. Alright, now that we're in the open ocean, we can go ahead and let the sails out a little bit. So you can go there, you can go there, and there we go, we're on our way. Big zoomin'. Yeah, it's just a little island over there. Nothing much about it. I think our rear sail can actually be opened a little bit more. Probably do about there. Then we could go ahead and release you also a little bit. There we go. How are we looking course-wise? We're doing well. Now Eastwind is a very flat island, so we'll see if we can spot it. However, with the haze, I don't think we'll be seeing it for a minute. Right there is Siren Song. So we should... I think we're actually maybe pointed directly at it, but it is kind of out of the way in terms of the islands in this region go. It's just about noon though. So hopefully we'll be able to find it before the nighttime properly gets to us. And then if we get close to it at the nighttime again, we'll probably anchor up and continue on our way there in the daytime. But for the moment, we just kind of gotta go ride the waves, honestly. And it'll be either directly in front of us or slightly to the left. Can't really see it yet though. Especially with this haze. It's not ideal. But that's okay, that's okay. But we've got some good speed. So you know what I'm thinking? We might go ahead and do some fishing. And hopefully I won't throw my rod into the ocean this time. Don't even really need the fish to eat at the moment. It's more just go fishing, you know? Spend some time, waste some of the time on the ocean. Nothing on the hook yet. In the ocean, you catch fish left and right, but when you're in the island boundaries, it's a little bit more waiting. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. There we go. Yes, it's ours. The fish is ours. Collect fish. Nice, and it didn't eat our hook, which is also good. Just making sure we can't see the island. Quick island check. No island. Alright. Back to fishing. Alright, here we go. One more fish. Yeet! Horrible cast. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. I just want a fish. Give me a fish. I'm not seeing a fish. How sad. Well, I'll leave you there for now. Not falling into the ocean, which is good. Siren Song's still all the way out there. Can we see anything? Not yet. Oh well. Back to fishing. Now there is a mod for this game that allows you to fish idly, but there's been a whole bunch of updates recently coming in relatively soonish, so I don't want to be putting too many mods in the game. So this game is just straight vanilla this playthrough. Come on, fish. Quit. Oh, it's a spicy fish. Two of the same fish? What is this? At least they didn't eat our hook. Can we see anything? Not yet. Yeet. More fishing. And the sails are starting to luff on us. So let's see here. Oh, I see. Fair enough. We'll pull you in. We'll pull you in. Check our course. Still going north, which is good. And back to fishing. Here, the fishy, fishy, fishy. Please, Mr. Fish. I want the fish. Fish! Come on, fish. Nice. Alright, that's probably enough fishing. Pop you down there, not throwing you into the ocean. Well, fresh raw northfish and trout. Well, we can pop you on the grill, and we'll pop you on the grill. And I guess we'll pop you on the grill. Don't really need to eat them yet, though. You're doing some crazy stuff there, Mr. Sail. Thank you. Can we see anything yet? Not yet. I'm scanning the horizon and I'm still not seeing nothing. Oasis, Oracle is just visible out there in the mist. So that really kind of gives you a sense of scale as to how big this map is compared to the other maps. Siren Song should be to our right, and Oracle and Eastwind is directly north of Oracle. And Oracle is that direction from us. And there's Sunspire. So if we keep going north, we should find it eventually. Of course, the wind does appear to have changed on us again. Because of course it has. So we'll go a little bit further northeast than just straight north, unfortunately. But that's what we gotta do, so that's what we shall do. Alright, while we're waiting, we may as well cook some fish. Crack our box of firewood. There we go. And we've got to take these off at the right time, otherwise they'll get burned. And we're looking for a nice toasty brown color on these guys. Once again, we're directly into the wind. It just keeps changing on us. Come on, there we go. I think we should be alright there. These guys are still cooking. Island, oh island, wherefore art thou? Let's see here, Oracle is still just visible back there. Fog appears to be setting in even further now, and the fish are still cooking, slowly but surely. And you let out just a little bit. That should be fine. Oh, the wind has changed again. Of course it has. Why wouldn't it? Oh dear, oh dear. And fish still cooking. And now we'll straighten out. Then hopefully the wind won't change on us again. But who's to say, it probably will. Are you guys cooked yet? Nope, not yet. Come on, cook. Come on, cook. Roger that, Vandy. We shall stay vigilant for you. There it is! There it is. Alright, but it is exactly where the wind is coming from, as is tradition. Well, I'm glad that didn't go to the ocean at the very least. Alright, let's see here. How do we want to do this? So we will need to tack at it eventually. I think we'll... Is it an AI boat? I think it is an AI boat. It's either an AI boat or just part of the decoration for that island. Alright, let's see here. When do we start our first tack? I think we'll start our first tack now. We need to go directly... almost directly to the west. I think we probably get away with something like this. Yeah, it's not too bad. Maybe a little bit further to the west. And that should just about do us for now. Big splashes. Holy! You're jumping those waves. Also, how's our fish looking? Still not cooked. Alright, well. I guess that's been changed. That used to be... the things used to cook pretty quickly. But that does not appear to be the case anymore. Oh well. We're not desperate for food yet anyway, so it's not a bad thing really. Let's see here. Interestingly enough, in third person we can't see the islands, but we can see them in first person. We're still not going quick. The wind just keeps changing on us. Alright, fine. North again, I guess. Very volatile winds in this region. Come on, turn a little bit more for me. There you go. Right, I think that should be almost about perfect, really. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work for us. That'll work. Go ahead and turn the light on. How's our fish looking? Still cooking. Alright, fair enough. Finally, this time the wind has shifted in our favor. Took it all day to do it, but, you know, better late than never, I suppose. And once again, we're going to be approaching the island at night, because of course we are. Are you cooked? Not yet. We ran out of firewood before we were able to cook the trout. Alright, well... that's fine. Boy, that's still really not cooked. Oh, I didn't want to pick up the crate. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Give me a stick of firewood. There you go. Now you continue cooking. Still can't see the island in third person, funnily enough. Oh, it's just now visible. But in first person, which usually you have less draw distance, you can see it. Alright, now if we look at the map here... maybe that map's not the best. We'll take out... What do you mean Salford Aestrin Abbey? What do you mean? We turn that mission in, brother. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. So I wonder if that means that one of the barrels got glitched through the dock down back at Fort Aestrin. Because that does happen on occasion. Cooked trout, yes. Which is unfortunate because that means that we can't finish that mission. But, oh well. Yeah, like, let's see here. Yeah, there was 3 barrels, but we only ever found 2 of them. Well, so goes life, I suppose. Alright, but Eastwind... The dock appears to be at the far south end of the island. You're still not cooked, huh? Kind of annoying, but sure, whatever. And you better believe it, prepare your ears for Steam screenshot noises in 3, 2, maybe not right now. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Incredible. Exactly, Hit. You get it. You get it. Also, one of the AIs are over there. Doing well with the wind. And let's see here. Can we spot the dock yet? Not yet. I think it's like around that area though. So like I said, we'll get a little bit closer and then we'll put the anchor down, sleep through the night, and then we'll like proper dock in the morning. Cooked, yes. For God, goodness sake, honestly. Just go, you go over there, you go over there. And now I can't put the crate back because there's a fish in the way. There you go. Thank you. Finally. Oh, these things, these things, these things. We need a shelf, and I'll just put them down below on the shelf. Alright, so the dock is either on this side, or it's like in a channel up there. I honestly don't know. But we are getting closer. Closer than we've ever been before. Oh, I think that lamp is part of the dock. But yeah, we'll get a little bit closer, we'll put the anchor down, sleep the night, and then we'll dock in the morning. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah. Alright, you know what? We'll go ahead and pull this sail up. We'll go ahead and pull the front 2 sails up, and then we'll put the anchor down. Then we'll sleep so we can turn the lights back on. Alright, that's up. We'll pull you up. And anchors away. It's a bit deep, this part of the ocean. There we go. That noise was the anchor finally hitting the ground. We'll come down here, turn that lamp back on. Turn you off for now. Then we'll go ahead and take a little sleep. Drink some water before bed. And take a little napski. Turn the lights back on. Eventually. There we go. And we woke up, but we don't need to be awake right now, so we'll stay asleep. And voila, it should be morning. There we go. It's good enough for me. Well, you're at 0%, so I'll tell you what, we'll grab you another candle. After replace the candle, you can turn that off. There we go. Come up here, turn that light on. Pull up the anchor. And then we'll go get our cargo dropped off. There we go. Put down the jib sail. Pop you down. Nice. Where's our wind looking? We actually have some good wind today. There we go. Did we just hit the bottom? It really sounded like we just hit the bottom, but I don't think we just hit the bottom. So I really don't know what that noise was. Oh, I see, it's like a diagonal approach. Interesting. Alright, we can do that. We can do that, no problem. We'll just come at it from this angle here, and then we'll make a hard cut to the right. Yeah, because we have... that sandbank extends out a little bit. And that is where we need to be, that dock there near that village. So I'm thinking... not yet. We can start our turn probably about now, I'd say. And the wind is behind us, which is actually a good sign. So we'll let you out and let you do a lot of the pulling. Why does it feel like we're stuck on something? We've just kind of stopped moving. Oh, you know why? It might just be because we're actually stuck on something. Alright, hold on, hold on. We'll pull you up. We'll pull you up. And then... I think we might just have to get out and push. Well, we're not stuck on anything. So then why are we moving? Huh? I'm so confused. We're just not moving for no reason. Game? Game, wake up. We have wind. We're not stuck on anything. Hello, game? I'm very confused. So I guess we'll push it a little bit, see if that helps. But again, we're not stuck on anything. But we are moving now. So I guess we just needed to wake the boat up? No, we're still not moving for no reason. And we're very slowly turning the wrong direction. What is going on? Huh? Alright. I think there's... Wait, we're moving now. How are we turning? What? Wait. does this say that the anchor is still down? What is going on? I'm so confused. Okay, apparently the anchor found its way down, even though we just pulled it up. And now we're going the opposite direction of where we need to be going. And now it appears we have an infinite anchor rope. Well, God forbid it be easy, huh? Okay, well, I guess we're good now. Can we make this turn? I think we're fine. We'll be fine. Baby. I don't think we're going to be making this turn. Come on. Turn. You can do it, 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 you can do it. Oh, we may have just eked it past. Come on, brother, come on. Oh, like a glove. Whew. Oh, well. We just hit the sandbank. When in doubt, get out and push. Come on. Oh, we are big stuck, actually. Oh, this game, bro. This game. It's incredibly fun and incredibly rewarding when it does right, but some of the early access things are very early access. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope, not budging. Alright, we might be stuck. You need to come up. We were so close to the destination, too. I was wondering how I was going to make a YouTube video out of something that would have been like a 20-minute long expedition. But it turns out the game has decided on how we're going to turn it to be not a 20-minute expedition. Push, push, push. Just spam the F key and mother push. New ports. Come on, bro. It's not even moving in the slightest. Okay, cool. Nope, that's fine. Can I push you that way? I can push you that way. Come on. Come on. We're not even touching. Okay? My dude. Are you kidding me? Well, YouTube, I guess we'll see you when we're free, whenever the hell that might be. Because the boat still wants to go forward for some reason, even though we're pushing it backwards. So YouTube, I guess we'll see you eventually. Did that do anything? You know what? Good enough. I don't give a shit anymore. And you're running on magic, apparently. Alright, well. Let's see if we can actually... Oh, because the anchor's not even down. Sure. Why not? Yep, sure. Do we have good wind at least? No. Not in the slightest. Alright, let's try this again. See if we can get stuck on any more invisible sandbanks or anchor bugs. Do we have forward movement at least? Barely. Absolutely barely. Like the proper minimum of anything. Okay, there we go. try this again. Take, what is this, take 3 at this point? Honestly, I'll probably just leave all that in, because otherwise there will be no way to explain the absolute pure annoyance in my voice. That would have to be a hard one to explain. So YouTube, in case you're wondering how to get your boat lodged from a physics lock, or dislodged from a physics lock, the best way to do it is to just reload a previous save. Otherwise, you're kind of screwed. Alright, now we can properly come into port for the first time. See if we can find any more invisible sandbanks on the way in. We know there's one that's about right there, but again, I don't know if there's actually one right there or if the anchor bug was just screwing with us. Okay, that's good. Oh, look at that! It turns out when you don't have anchor bugs and physics freaking out, it's really easy to get here. Crazy how that works. Absolutely insane. Alright, straighten out. That's not working. Straighten out, please. Thank you. And we'll tie you off up right about... Never mind. The rope just doesn't want to connect. That's cool. You will tie off there. And you will tie off there. And we'll pull you back in, brother. There we go. We'll pull you tight. There you go. And now we can finally deliver our stuff. And then this will absolutely be the last delivery for the video. Because, can only be so annoyed in one episode. Also, it's the blue flag. I don't know why I always take it to the green flag. There you go. There's your mail. And your mail traveled through time and space to be here, so you better appreciate it. I'm not going to use the cart for this one just because it's right here. However, I will probably cut this, the rest of the unloading out of the video and just bring you guys back when, we have everything on the dock. Actually, at this point, we're basically almost done with it, so you're probably just going to be with us here, YouTube. Pop you down there. And there's 2 more boxes of goat's cheese, and then we can finally explore the island. And just get a vibe reset. Because let me tell you, we are in need of a vibe reset, that's for sure. I'll turn you off, pick you up. Stack you nice and tall for no discernible reason. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Alright, trade, we have, what do we have? Goat's cheese. So at the very least, we did make 1,000 coins today. So, you know what? I'm not going to complain about that. So let's go discover the island, see if there's anything interesting over here. I think it's literally just these couple of shops, or these couple of buildings, and that's kind of about it. See here, this guy's got salmon, that's the trade office. This over here is the inn. I don't know how to share a drink with you, my friend, I'm not gonna lie. Well, we've got a nice little market back here. With some bread, what are those? Cucumbers. Oh, I've never seen cucumbers in the game before. And carrots. And then brewski, some water bottles. Beer and water. Kind of expensive for water. Anything back here? Nope, just somebody's washing up. Oh, there's something back here though. Well, let's take a look, see what's over here. Anything interesting over here? Jump at it to go faster. Just looks like a quarry, honestly. Nothing of too much interest, though. The boxes don't even say what they are. Just some decoration, I suppose. Oh, there's a nice little bridge there. Is there a reason for the bridge, or is it just kind of there? The bridge just appears to be kinda there. Because there's nothing over here. Alright, fair enough. Alright, we'll see if there's anything else in the town. Usually I don't like sprinting in the game because it uses your water bar. In an earlier build it used to not do that. That was implemented relatively, I'm gonna say recently, but I think it was in like a year and a half ago that was updated. But the amount of which that you use when you're sprinting has been updated, so the amount of water that goes down has been, like, halved. Oh, it's an iron mine. Interesting. Iron and copper. Because that's what this guy sells. And just some more drying racks and all that kind of jazz. Alright, fair enough. Well, in that case, YouTube, my friends. I'm gonna turn off this light. And this light, because it's the middle of the daytime, and we don't need lights on in the daytime, because there's a big light in the sky. That one. It's right there. Oh. There you go. But for now, YouTube, I think we shall see you guys next week. What we're going to get done here while you're not with us is we're going to pick up some missions, load up the boat, and figure out where we're going to go next. But the next time I see you, YouTube, will be, well, right here, to be honest, but in about a week's time. So with that, my friends, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. You may as well like, you may as well comment, you may as well subscribe. You hate hearing it, I hate saying it, but it does help. So, with that, my friends, I think we shall see you next time. Peace, peace!